make them hear you, make them hear you. How justice was our battle and how justice was denied, make them hear you, make them hear you. And say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight, that sometimes there are battles that are more than black and white. And I could not put down my sword when justice was my right, make them hear you.
Go out and tell our story to your daughters and your sons, make them hear you, make them hear you.
And tell them in our
Struggle, we were not the only ones, make them hear you, make them hear you. Your sword can be a sermon or the power of the pen. Teach every child to raise his voice, and then, my brothers, then will justice be demanded by 10 million righteous men. Make them hear you, make them hear you. Go out and tell our story to your daughter far and wide. Make them hear
you, make them hear you.
Justice was our battle and how justice was denied.
Make them hear you, make them hear you. And say to those who blame us for the way we chose to fight,
That sometimes there are battles that are more than black and white. And I could not put down my sword when justice was my right. Make them hear you. Go out and tell our story, let your daughters and your sons, make them hear you, make them hear you. And tell them in our struggle we were not the only ones, make them hear you, make them hear you. Your sword can be a sermon or the power of the pen. Teach every child to raise his voice, and then, my brothers, then will justice be demanded by 10 million righteous men. Make them hear you. When they hear you, I'll be near you again.
Good evening. I would like to welcome you all tonight to our annual commencement exercises. The class of 2022 truly appreciates your support. Please turn your attention to the single rose left on the left side of the stage. This flower is in memory of Nathan Alexander Taylor, our classmate who passed away in 2018. We will forever remember his kind spirit and smile. I would like to introduce our first speaker. Superintendent Julie Thompson is the Roanoke Rapids Graded School District's 13th superintendent, a position she has held since March. She first came to the Roanoke Rapids Graded School District in 2008 as an English teacher and later served as assistant principal of Roanoke Rapids High School, principal resident at Challoner Middle School, and as the district's chief academic officer. She was also a member of the 2014 through 2016 Northeastern Leadership Academy Principal Preparation Program cohort at NC State and is the first graduate of that program to become a superintendent. She is currently working on her doctorate in education and educational policy, planning and leadership, and K-12 administration through the College of William and Mary in Williamsburg. She is expected to complete that program next May. She is a proud mom of a middle schooler and is excited to address the class of 2022 tonight with some words of encouragement.
Good evening. Tonight it's my honor to share words of encouragement for the Roanoke Rapids High School class of 2022. Graduates, we are proud of you, all of us, from your families and your loved ones, faculty and staff, administrators and board of trustees. Our entire Roanoke Rapids community are proud of you. Earning your high school diploma is quite the achievement in normal years, but you have accomplished it while living much of your high school experience during a chaotic global pandemic, and while balancing intense athletic schedules, working part-time jobs, taking community college and AP courses, earning industry-recognized CTE certifications, and leading in clubs and other extracurricular activities. Your hard work and perseverance have resulted in the class of 2022 earning $3.2 million in scholarships. Let's give the class of 2022 a round of applause. Graduates, as you sit in the in-between right now, as you complete the last part of high school, and before you embark on your next steps of employment in a career, enlisting in the military, or enrolling in higher education, I would like to share 3 pieces of advice with you. Number 1, keep on keeping on. You are here for a purpose. I know that some of you don't know yet what your next step will be, and some of you have mapped out everything for the rest of your lives. But over the last few years, I've realized that regardless of how well we have planned, many things in life are outside of our control. We have to play the hand of cards that we're dealt. Sometimes we get wonderful, exciting opportunities, but other times we have to face unwanted challenges and changes. You are here for a reason, so when those hard times come, keep on keeping on. Number 2, celebrate progress, not perfection. I have a secret for you, or maybe it isn't so secret, but no one's perfect. You will make mistakes, no matter how hard you try not to. Now, graduates, realizing this doesn't mean that you don't work hard. Showing up and doing your best every day are essential. As you leave Roanoke Rapids High School, I hope that we have instilled this growth mindset in you. Each of us has been given grace to empower us to take what comes at us every day. So whether you make the right move or you mess up, be kind to yourself. You will learn even more from your mistakes than your successes. So focus on trying to make today better than yesterday and celebrate your progress, not perfection. Lastly, number 3, find your tribe. In just a few moments, you're going to walk out of these doors and high school will just be a memory. I remember sitting in that seat thinking that that was both exhilarating and frightening. You've spent 13 years with the same classmates, and now you're going out into a world without them. As humans, we're social, and we thrive by fostering community with other people. I encourage you to find your tribe or your team of people with whom you can work hard and have fun. I have a sign in my office that says, "We can do difficult things kindly." Your tribe will help you, encourage you, support you. Your tribe will be real with you, and when you mess up, they'll hold you accountable but still love you. Your tribe will laugh with you when you're celebrating and cry with you when you're mourning. We're stronger together when we find our tribe. Congratulations again, class of 2022. Continue to make us proud. It's now my honor to introduce our two student speakers, Cameron Renee Neal, our valedictorian and senior class president, and Gabrielle McKenna Long, our salutatorian and student body president. Cameron Neal is the daughter of Treg and Ashley Neal. She'll be attending the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, where she will major in chemistry and pursue a career in pharmacy. Gabrielle Long is the daughter of Joe and Nicole Long. She'll be attending the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill in the fall.
Good evening, Roanoke Rapids Greatest School District School Board, staff, friends, family, and most importantly, the Roanoke Rapids High School graduating class of 2022. My name is Cameron Neal, and I'm honored to serve as both the senior class president and the valedictorian for the class of 2022. In all honesty, I should have taken the warnings about how hard it would be to come up with a beginning to my speech more seriously than I did. But after much thought and deliberation, I decided to start my speech by reciting the miracle of the pearl. Someone once wrote, "A tiny grain of sand caught in an oyster's shell miraculously became the pearl we love so well. He didn't understand why the sand was causing pain, so the oyster made a covering to smooth the tiny grain. In the face of hardship, a miracle occurred. A pearl was the result of the suffering endured." This poem and its overall message stuck out to me because it highlights how important perseverance is in times of difficulty. After all, without grit, there would be no pearl. The class of 2022 has been the class who has done it all. We had a normal freshman year full of firsts and newfound freedom, especially during lunch, although we quickly learned what jacket time was and its importance. Our sophomore year was normal until March of 2020 when we were introduced to COVID, and our week-long spring break turned into an extremely early summer break. It was then that we were introduced to our new normal. Junior year was done from our homes for most of the school year when we were forced to only interact with each other over the computer until March of 2021. We were granted the opportunity to return to school on an altered schedule under the strict enforcement of masks. Our class endured in-person, online, hybrid, and masked instructional time, which led to an in-person normal senior year, which was the pearl of our high school experience. During the time that we were COVIDed, we quickly became familiar with Google Meets, Apex, and Google Classroom, and we also realized just how much we took in-person learning for granted. Our class had to complete our most challenging year of high school mainly online, and were deprived of the collaboration with our peers and teachers that we did not know how bad we desperately needed until we could not have it. One time I had a nightmare where I was forced to complete AP Chemistry online, but when I woke up, I realized that it wasn't a dream, and I had fallen asleep on another one of Miss Sparks' Google Meets. Going back to the poem, the oyster was forced to adapt to the newfound changes it was presented with, much like we will have to do as we enter this new chapter of our lives. Whether you choose to further your education, serve our nation, or enter the workforce, we will all be faced with new challenges and norms that we will have to navigate and overcome. Although the unknown seems scary, we just have to remember that these challenges are shaping us into the person that we are meant to be, and that our pearl is coming, even when it seems so far away and impossible at the moment. We have to face adversity and persevere in order to get our reward. For me, one of the changes that I'm going to have to endure is being 30 minutes away from my built-in best friend and partner in crime, who has been by my side since before birth. Coleman, although you somehow managed to get on every single nerve that I have, I hope you never question how much I love you and how proud I am of you. I will always be here for you and will never hesitate to make the 30-minute drive day or night if you need me. Anyways, enough of the sappiness, well, for now at least. As I mentioned previously, I'm extremely honored to stand before you as we celebrate such an amazing milestone in our lives that we have all worked so hard for. Class of 2022, give yourselves a round of applause for all the hard work that got you here. We as a class have overcome so many obstacles and milestones. Still, one of our biggest accomplishments as a class is that we will go down in history as being Miss Clark's and Miss Eli's favorite group of seniors, which is something that we should all be incredibly proud of. Each one of us plays a crucial and unique role in making our class so awesome, and I wish you nothing but success as we move forward. Although each of our versions of success will be different, I have complete confidence that each of you will find your calling and succeed at whatever future endeavors you choose to pursue. I would now like to take the time and thank all of the Roanoke Rapids High School teachers and staff for their hard work and patience that helped us get to this point in our school career. Thank you to Mr. Davis and the administration staff who approved and allowed the numerous activities and celebrations that made our senior year so special. We truly could not have done it without the strong backbone that is the Roanoke Rapids High School teachers, staff, and administrators. I would also like to highlight our fantastic senior class advisors who put countless hours into making sure that our senior year was as memorable and as normal as possible. Because of you guys, our class was able to build a great homecoming float, have a senior picnic, walk through the middle and elementary schools in our cap and gown, have an awesome senior awards assembly, and so many other activities. Miss Eli's and Miss Ott, thank you both so much for all of your help throughout my 4 years of high school. Whether it was texting one of you late at night, asking a question, providing a listening ear, or being a shoulder to cry on, because truthfully, there were more tears shed over my high school career than I would like to admit. You two were always there for me, and for that, I am so thankful. Miss Clark and Miss Robertson, thank you both for being my DYW moms and always providing help, advice, or encouragement in any aspect of my life, especially at school. The class of 2022 is fortunate to have such dedicated and loving class advisors who want nothing more than to see it succeed and have as much fun as possible doing so. Since I was basically forced to include him in my speech, thank you to Mr. Clark for heckling me since freshman year to take your class. It finally paid off. In all seriousness, thank you for always encouraging and supporting me and for making your class one of the most memorable parts of my senior year. So many staff have touched and impacted my life and the lives of the entire class of 2022. We are extremely lucky to attend a school where it feels like a family, and we are all so loved and supported. This relationship and connection that we all have will be one of the things I miss most about Roanoke Rapids High School. Speaking of family, I would like to take a moment and thank my family for the role that they played in making me the person that I am today. To my parents, thank you so much for the constant love and support that you guys have always shown me in all aspects of my life. From the kissing hands in kindergarten that gave me the confidence to go to class, that morphed into the I love you sign that I can always count on seeing as I look into the audience, up in the stands, or simply from across the room. I know that I can always count on your guys' support and love no matter what situation I am in. Because of the example you guys have set for me and the morals you have instilled in me, I can go into the next stage of my life with complete confidence. To my siblings, thank you guys so much for the friendship that each of you has provided me with. Throughout my life, you guys have shown me what true friends are, and I have complete confidence that we would each go to bat for one another if a situation presents itself. Never forget how much you each mean to me and the important role you each play in my life. As I prepare to end my speech, I would just like to say thank you again to the class of 2022. This last year has been one that I will never forget, and I am just so glad that we all got to spend it together in person. We have proven time and time again that we are resilient and have handled each challenge that has been thrown our way in stride. And I am proud to represent such an amazing group of people. Never forget how amazing each and every one of you are, and I look forward to seeing all that you guys accomplish in the next chapters of your life. Go do great things, and never forget that grit and hardships always come before the pearl. For the last time, my name is Cameron Neal, the Senior Class President and Valedictorian for the Class of 2022.
My name is Gabrielle Long, and I am your Class of 2022 Salutatorian and Student Body President. Welcome members of the Board of Trustees, families, administration, and most of all, my fellow class members. Congratulations, Class of 2022. We did it. We made it. Take a moment to look around you. Everyone you see in this auditorium played an important role in someone's life that is preparing to walk across this stage. I have heard it said that in life there are no scripts, but there are plenty of days that I know that we have all wished we could just flip the page and find out what happens next, who we will become, or where we will go. There are so many uncertainties as we sit here tonight, preparing for one of the biggest milestones in our lives. It seems like only yesterday we were walking on a campus for the first time and trying to figure out which building our classes were in or what the letter C meant behind the room numbers on our schedules. For those that still don't know, that meant your class was in the junior building. And yet, here you sit tonight, so obviously we all eventually found our way, much like we will in life. Seniors, our last 4 years at Roanoke Rapids High School have been nothing short of amazing. We have experienced a global pandemic that made us all change as students in ways that we could never have imagined. From learning virtually to turning in assignments through Google Classroom, or, let's be honest, for some of you, just marking it as done. When we walked out of our classrooms for what would end up being over a year of virtual learning, we could never have imagined what would become our new norm. Yet, we certainly can say, not only did the class of 2022 survive, but we thrived. Class of 2022, I don't know about you, but I'm ready and excited to write my own script. I encourage each and every one of you to live to the fullest. Whether you plan to enter the workforce, join the military, or head off to college, enjoy your life, have fun, and make memories that when you look back will make you smile. But most of all, be proud of the person that you are right now in this moment. Every one of you has something to contribute to making this world a better place. Set the bar high and strive to try new things. Go to new places and meet new people. Monday morning is your opportunity to write the first page of your own script. Never settle for less than you deserve. All of you have worked so hard to get where you are today. Continue to work hard, and most of all, enjoy every moment that you are given. Each of you has had so much to offer to this world, and the opportunities are endless. I would like to take a moment to thank those that have had an impact on my life and education. First of all, I thank God for the many answered prayers that I have surely prayed over the last 4 years, and for grace on days that didn't turn out as I would have planned. Next, I would like to thank the administration for always supporting our student body and clubs, whether it's just one more fundraiser request or taking a pie to the face for our clubs to raise $1. Your support made it possible for us to still have fun while we were learning. Although I'm sure none of us will miss hearing the echoes of pull up your mask, take off your hats, or put up those cell phones, we know that your priority was to get us where we are tonight, and here we are. Gary Edwards, you will never know the impact that you have had on my life. From the time I was a little girl sitting in your classroom, drawing pictures on your smartboard, while my mom finished in her classroom, to now supporting me as student body president. You have shown me such kindness, support, and grace, and I'm sure I have given you plenty of what the heck is she doing moments lately. You give of your time selflessly to every student in this school, and I want you to know that not only do I appreciate you, but we all appreciate you more than you will ever know. Thank you for simply being you. Class of 2022, thank you for supporting me as your student body president and student council as a whole. Without you showing up to our dances, events, and participating in whatever it was that we dreamed up, none of it would have been a success. Lastly, but certainly not least, parents, grandparents, family, and friends, without your support, encouragement, rides back and forth to school, events, and bringing our tennis shoes for PE when we left them at home, we would not be where we are today, preparing to receive our high school diplomas. I know it hasn't always been easy, but thank you for never giving up on us. Thank you for being our biggest fans and loving us through our middle and high school years when we sometimes needed that extra push to keep going or extra support to simply adjust our tone. It was you we could always rely on. Finally, class of 2022, I will leave you with this tonight. Albert Einstein said, "Your imagination is your preview of life's coming attractions." Class of 2022, I encourage you to dream big, imagine greatness and success, and follow through. Prepare your own script, and remember you are capable of whatever it is that you imagine you can do. The first step is to just do it. Each and every one of you sitting in front of me are capable of doing great things. Even if your original plan for your future isn't the way it's going to be turning out, I encourage you to just keep going, keep doing, make your own way, follow your own path, and imagine your life to the fullest. I cannot wait to see where each of your imaginations takes you. Write that script, live the best life you can, and I can hardly wait to congratulate each of you on your Academy Award for the best life story. Best of luck, class of 2022.
We will now have the conferring of the diplomas.
We want to take this time to recognize and welcome our distinguished alumni and special guests who are here tonight to join us in this celebration. We also want to thank our Roanoke Rapids High School staff who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes, and our graduation coordinator, Mandy Clark, for all the work you've done to make this night special for everyone here. Let's give them a round of applause. It is indeed an honor for us to read the names of the 101st graduating class of Roanoke Rapids High School. Turn around, graduates. Take it all in. Look at the people who came out to support you this evening. They love you, and don't forget that. It is important that every name is heard this evening, and the spotlight remain on them, our graduates, for the next few minutes. If you decide to scream, shout out, or act out, we believe the spotlight will be taken off of them and put on you. That is not what we want tonight. For all of their hard work and determination, their name deserves to be heard. When your graduate's name is called, we ask that their family members stand to honor them. Graduates, this is your night. Let's turn the spotlight now on the Roanoke Rapids High School class of 2022. Logan Charlie Ann Abram. Elena Madison Acree. Samuel Wayne Alston. Mark Vincent Anderson. Tristan Israel Backus. Nicholas Allen Baker. Thomas James Balmer. Reginald Ronaldo Barkley. Emma Faith Barmer. Cassie Nicole Barnes. Megan Lindley Beam. David Bryce Berwick. Michael Chase Blackman.
Kimberly Ann Borges. Danielle Selena Braxton. Caleb Donovan Browder. Brianna Jandrea Brown. Mary Dolores Brown. Madison Summer Bunch. Cameron Nicholas Bunn. Drayshawn Lamont Burgess. Chloe Elizabeth Butler. Jamia Jamise Butler. Oceana Gray Bird. Shelby Leanne Casey. Franklin Adalberto Castro.
Alexander Carl Clark. Colin Christopher Clements. Joshua Allen Coker. Savion Xavier Cole. Alexa Faith Coley. Jacob Jordan Cullum. Caleb Stephen Cooney. Jalen Benet Daniels. Caleb Neve Davis. Matthew Ryan Davis. Susanna Noel Davis. Ricardo Samuel Del Valle Moreno. Cameron Shane Denny.
Elena Mae Denny. Aiden Sergio Dodway. Alexia Marie Durham. Jacob Thomas Edenbeck. Caleb Joseph Elias. Andrea Valeska Medina Escobar. Abigail Faith Feltz. Brianne Marie Forbes. Madison Kenley Foster. Jacob Cole Fowler. Shakayla Sierra Freeman. Lauren Nicole Garner. Brandis Leanne Gaylor.
Caitlin Jade Gibson. Giovanni Velasquez Gonzalez. Madison Brooke Grizzard. Crystal Sane Ying Go. Logan Lane Hall. Robert Michael Hance. Macy Elizabeth Harden. Jalea Monet Hardy. Amelia Starr Harris. Cheyenne Lynn Harris. Gabrielle Jenna Harris. Jamir Navon Harris. Kaylin Elizabeth Harrison.
Diamond Unique Harrison. Faith Lakita Harrison. Carson Elizabeth Hasty. Rachel Elizabeth Hayes. Timothy Ryan Hayes. Austin Michael Hooker. Jamarcus Tashawn Hobson. Jonathan Bailey Johnston. Andrew Logan Jones. Alexis Grace Kidd. Ella Francis King. Nathan Lee King. Jasmine Royale Kirkland.
Lucas Oslin Lassiter. Cadence Aubrey Mahaffey. Ayana Michaela Mason. Richard Andrew Lee Mayton. Elijah Joseph McKeel. Joseph Chase McLeod. Hudson Neal Medlin. Noah Andrew Medlin. Carter Douglas Miles. Elena Grace Mitchell. Thomas Christian Mitchell. Bradley McCoy Mosley. Braxton Lee Mosley.
Coleman Blaine Neal. Dorsey James Nethery. Harley Ray Nowell. Eula Zophie Abshingankat. Emma Elizabeth Odom. Jalen Rose Pearson. Peyton McCoy Pearson. Azane Lorraine Perry. DeMarge Michael Powell. Landon Chase Powell. Kristen Marie Powers. Tavares Malik Pye. Thomas Huntington Qualls.
Juliana Marie Rojas. Nathan Vincent Sable. Ellis Benjamin Shacklet. Haley Nicole Shaw. Gary Riley Dean Sharon. Stephen Tyler Sims. Ethan Samuel Sledge. Jakayla Taviana Smith. Jennifer Evans Spicer. Blake William Staten. Ashlyn Claire Stetler. John Michael Stevenson. Logan Grace Story.
Corey Jean Strickland. Harley Jade Michelle Strickland. Dejanique Shirell Terry. Jacob Wesley Thompson. Logan Christopher Todd. Chelsea Marie Turner. Haley Renee Twisdale. Jessica Ogenerukawe Uwajan. Stephen Kai Vu. Jesse James Wade. Kylie Hope Wade. Riley Faith Wade. Jacob Keith Wheeler.
Richard Gene Wheeler. Jacob Bryce Whitley. Rebecca Lynn Wilkinson. Alexis Carol Wolf. Haley Lynn Young. Ronaldo Jose Zelaya. Tatiana Michelle Zunia Castro. Gabrielle McKenna Long. Cameron Renee Neal.
And now, graduates, please rise. Let me be the first to say thank you for all your hard work in getting here tonight. On behalf of the faculty, the school board members, and our superintendent, we wish you all the best as you go forward. Congratulations to the 101st class to graduate from Roanoke Rapids High School. Graduates, you may now turn your tassel.
Families, we ask that you please remain in the room as our Board of Trustees, administration, and graduates exit the auditorium.